Yeah, it was good. Um, I just want to say this. Um, Excuse me for the light and everything. I'm out in my garage and everything, you know what I'm saying? Just got through blowing my shofar. I'm about to lay it down in a minute, but I see that my brother, Moshe, speaking that real talk again, you know what I'm saying? And kind of opened my eyes right now, you know what I'm saying? And focusing on the seed of buffoon and North fake and all that, you know what I'm saying, when I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like I should have been, like he said, focusing on Zion, but we getting off of the fact of what's really going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that's finna bash a queen just because she ain't walking in Zion or whatever. Listen, or a king because he's not. All of that, that's in Yah's hand. Yah's gonna take care of that. He has somebody for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not our place. You know what I'm saying? And some of it is our place at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because if we see people around here just because she wanna wear tights or whatever to show off her figure, and that's not what the daughters of Zion do, or this nigga wanna sag his pants and everything, and that's not what we supposed to be doing and all that or whatever, or what all kind of hairstyles and name brand clothes supporting the heathens and all that. I'm not really into all that, you feel me? And Art was right about being a son of Zion or a daughter of Zion and wanting to marry someone that is not of Zion, because all Israel ain't Israel just because they look like us. And people don't know that you have niggas that's out here with the bullshit, and you doing this and that, and you making other people that look like us think like this is how it's supposed to be, this is how it's supposed to go. And the same thing with the queens out here. You have some that don't really care about nothing. They don't care about the kingdom whatsoever. They got their own belief that they going on. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna run with that. But just because they do it doesn't mean we have to, Zion. It's not like that. Not with Yah. So what I say is we need to get back focused on the matter at hand. You know what I'm saying? And you got people like North Fake and the other nigga he with making these content videos, trying to get all these subscribers and all, trying to get that YouTube check, basically, or not no, but we're not using this to know that he said in these end times where we at right now that these false prophets and prophetess will rise up. These Jezebels are rising up. These harlots are rising up. But that can be male and female. But that's not my place to point them out. Whatever you do, you do. I don't associate with that. I'm trying to help wake Jacob up like I'm supposed to. Each and every one of us have a different path. No, I take that back. We should be on the same path of righteousness, the straight and narrow. But we have a different purpose. Some of us supposed to be teaching. Some of us supposed to be, you can be growing crops and everything to help feed Zion and all that or whatever. Because this economy, all of this is falling. Babylon is falling. We need to be focused on the ones that are trying to walk with Zion, that's trying to get to the kingdom of Yah. The ones that are not, we don't have time. No matter what they do, Zion, We have to stop focusing on that and stop feeding into it. I fall victim to it my own self because I fall victim to it. But I'm learning. This walk is with Yah is not easy. Just like the ones that are not Israel, but you have to be adopted in, grafted in. That walk for them is not going to be easy neither, especially when you're a heathen, when you're a Gentile and you want to be one of us because you want to come to the kingdom. Look at everything that's going on in this world. We're in the fifth seal, if like toward the end of it, at everything that's going on. This is prophecy being fulfilled. He spoke about in the, I think the fifth seal about Gog and Magog. Who do you think that is? That's Russia and Ukraine. And then with these presidents that don't know what they're doing, that's why I don't vote. I don't do all that politics and all of the whatever, but I study them and I learn them and I do research on them. But I already spoke about that in my previous videos, my earlier videos. I don't speak on them no more because I don't have time for that. I don't have time doing like everybody else, making videos about Kevin Samuels and all that rap and everything. Yes, I used to be listening to rap and everything, and I used to follow him and all that or whatever, but not no more. Did the banging and all that, the gang banging and all that. Not no more. That is not my life no more. It's Yah over everything for me. And I don't have time to run with somebody that's not trying to follow Yah. You're not trying to live and walk by Torah. But what people do not know is Yah has established a new covenant. That old covenant, yes, it was done away with, but he just renewed it, just like a lease. He renewed it because he knew that everybody failed in that covenant. So he has a new one. And he said that this new covenant, that I will place it in your heart and in your mind. And he even said in Hebrew, I think it's chapter 10, if I'm not mistaken. I'll do another video on it. Or I'll put it in the comment because I don't want to be wrong. Forgive me. But in Hebrew, he said that he will establish a new covenant. But this covenant, even when that's not what I'm about to say, don't take it the wrong way. Abba Yah said that he's going to even look over all the sin that you've done because he loves us so much. He chose us out of every nation walking this earth. He chose us. We're the apple of his eye. We're his church. We're his bride. There's a wedding being prepared right now in the Shamayim, in heaven right now. The remnant, that's the bride. Abba Yah, that's the groom. But that king that's finna lop heads, Yahushua, oh, he's coming back with a vengeance, with that sword. See, the seed of buffoon, that last live that he did, I mean that last video to where you see that Israelite with that hammer in his hand and that sword where it had like a little blade on it or whatever, but you will see on this last video, he don't even know who that is. That's one of the Maccabee brothers, Judah Mac. Judah Mac was a beast. He was a lion. He didn't play those games. And that blade he had, first it was a hammer. He had a hammer slaying all those false prophets like Elijah, lopping heads off. And then he killed a king, took his head off and took his sword. And he welded it onto his hammer, where one side was the hammer, the other side was that same picture that he got on his last video. Why he don't make a video of that? You and that and North Fake making videos of bashing women for what? Why are you bashing our queens for what? What are you getting out of that? Are you hurt some kind of way, bruh? You gotta be. If you not trying to come together, not trying to stop this fight within Zion, push back. Push back. You ain't gotta be. You're not finna hurt nobody that's walking this walk. Zion, we gotta wake up. We gotta start making videos like this. And if it took for North Fake them to make that video and all that whatever for us to wake up and get back to where we need to be, to where we can grasp our children, train them up like it's supposed to be, lead them to Yah. Come on, man. We can do better than this, Zion. We can do way better than this. Way better than this. This is not what Abba Yah intended for neither one of us. Hallelujah. He did not. Y'all need to get that shofar. Get you a shofar some kind of way, Zion. Blow it. Learn how to blow it. It's not really hard. They have tutorial videos on it. There's one brother, I think his name Hezekiah, to where he does the tutorials on it. You don't know what that shofar does to your spirit. Get that menorah. I got to get my menorah too. I'm going to get me another shofar also. Wear your fringes out. The little headscarf, that's called a shemag. Wear that too on the outside. Stop being scared to wear it. Don't worry about what them people say, whatever. They know what them fringes mean, though. We are way better than this, man. So I'm not finna keep making no videos worried about these fuck boys that's on here and that's out here making these videos. The black women that they're against. First of all, let me say this. I don't really use the word black no more because that was programmed on us and the heathens put that word on us. If you take time out to Google the word black, look what it means. Dirty, filth, scum of the earth, satanic. It means darkness, evil. All that black history, Black Lives Matter and all that or whatever. But if you look up our true color, brown, look what it means, beautiful, royalty, elegance. Look up those words and you'll see why they don't want to call it Brown History Month, Brown Lives Matter. But you got these heathens, these Mexicans that want to be out here talking about some fucking brown pride type ass shit. You motherfuckers are not brown. We brown. Different shades of brown. Matter of fact, our complexion, when you dig a hole, that dirt is brown. The deeper you go, it gets dark. See, I'm kind of like K Judah. I get mixed up on these words because it's not our language. So I see it coming out of me. We got to get back to that also, to where we learn our actual Hebrew language, to where we can start speaking it. And stop letting these heathens feel like we still on their side. We running with them. We still don't know who, not only who we are, but whose we are. It's time to wake up, Zion. It's time. It's time. We're the children of Israel. It is time to go home. Yahweh is ready for us to go home. If not, we will be destroyed with them. We will be destroyed with these heathens. He said, be not like your oppressors. Be not like the heathens nor their tradition. Whatever they got going on, that is on them. We don't even have time to be going around bashing people that's still in the church, people that's still in Christianity, or saying that they sleep. They're asleep to you. They don't know the word to you. Yah knows when he's going to wake them up, if he's chosen them to wake up. He has a hand-picked remnant that he knew was going to wake up and that was going to hold on to his name no matter what. He knew that. So we can't say, man, I wish that nigga heard and wake the fuck up. Man, look at Shawty out here doing this and that or whatever. Don't worry about that no more, Zion. Whatever they do, I don't care if you see a daughter or a son of Zion doing backflips off the fucking Empire State Building. Land right. I don't have time for that. You're trying to get me distracted. You're trying to get me unfocused. No matter what it is, slow to anger. I have to work on that my own self. Slow to anger. Even if something makes you mad or angry, I'm trying to tell you, Zion, get that shofar. It does something. It does something to the angels. It alerts your warring angels. See, you don't realize that we have angels that Yah assigned to us to help us in whatever time that we need it, no matter what the situation or circumstances is. But they don't move until you call on them. You have to call on them. They standing there, King Adam, hey, listen, I want to help you out, bro, but we can't move unless you command us. You have to command them. You have warring angels, you have protection angels, you have ministering angels, you have whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You have angels that are assigned to you, protection, comfort angels, destruction angels, judging angels. But you got to watch what you're doing with that. We got to get right. We got to stop focusing on these celebrities, what they doing, Will Smith and all that or whatever. We got to stop that. They are not Zion. Just like, because what we don't realize what we're doing just what the government program us to do. Stay unfocused, not know who we are and whose we are, so we can't get back to royalty. We are royalty, a royal priesthood, a set apart nation, a set apart people. Come on. We better than that. We better than that, Zion. I'm not worried about none of this bullshit that's going on with people, all this negativity and everything or whatever. Them making their videos and all that. Get off of social media, man. Y'all put YouTube here for us because y'all do not realize that he said that where he had us scattered, he will gather us together. See, people thought, and these heathen thought that when he said gather us together, that he meant that we'll be all in one spot. No, we gather on this platform, on Patreon and all that. Not no Facebook. Y'all don't even know why they even created Facebook. Satan created, Hasatan created Facebook to get your face out of the book. What book? The Sefer, the book of life. The Lamb book of life. Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. Yahuwah and Yahusha HaMashiach was my friend, and I didn't even have to send a friend request. Always been there. We got to stop, Zion. We got to stop making these videos focusing on everybody else and let it be about something that you done created, like some kind of herbal thing or whatever, or some kind of oil for our skin, for our body, help our immune system, help our hair grow and all this and that or whatever, and different things, anxiety, people running around with mental illness. There's a pandemic going on, y'all. Everybody is not normal. Everybody is going through something. We fighting depression, manic depression, anxiety attacks, panic attacks, bipolar, schizophrenic, paranoid, schizophrenic, all that, PTSD, all that. I know I suffer from half of it because I'm a Hurricane Katrina survivor, you heard me? I was down there. I was trapped in my house when Katrina hit, you feel me? So I'm not finna say that I'm saying, but I don't agree with it. I don't accept it. You have to denounce that spirit of every bit of that mental illness. Start making videos. That's what I'm gonna start doing and everything, whatever. Like, do this right. Start making videos on, just like Moshe said, mental health awareness. That's a big thing. They don't even realize a lot of these kings is getting out of hand, and a lot of these queens is getting out of hand because of that. And then you got kings like us that bash them, that talk down on them, put them down, and they don't know what to do. Yah said in his word that in the Bible that a woman is a weak vessel. He didn't mean they was weak like, oh, they're beneath us or they don't know anything. A woman knows what a man teaches her, no matter if it's her father, her brother, a male cousin, it's some kind of male figure. It can even be a pastor, a psychiatrist, a boyfriend, best friend, somebody that's a male, fiance, husband. So when we get to the point where we say, man, why you act like you don't understand what nobody's saying? It's like, did you teach her? Are you teaching her? Are you sitting down and talking to her? Are you teaching her the way that is right? Are you teaching her Torah? Are you teaching her to get back to Torah? But just because you try to teach somebody Torah or try to pull them back to where we're supposed to be at so that we can all go home, and I fall victim to what I'm finna say. We can't be getting upset with them, Zion. And I'm talking to my Hebrew kings. I'm talking to my ox, my Akis. We gotta stop bashing them. We gotta stop talking down on them just because they don't know this and they don't know that. They don't know what you haven't taught them. That's like when niggas go to fuck the jail and everything, and you all on the phone and everything, talking to your girl and everything or whatever, telling her do this, and you yelling at her, calling the names on this and that or whatever. Come on, man. If you ain't never talked to her, talk to her. Act out, role play the little scenario if you ever go to jail, this and that to happen or whatever. That way you ain't got to worry about none of that. I had to learn the hard way, and I'm still learning. But I'm not giving up or giving in. We got to do better, Zion. We got to do better. We got to know our worth. You got to know where you came from. Hallelujah. 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 Shalom. Salute.